Too raw.
What is up? What is up? What is up, Raider
What is
Nation?
happening?
We are back on a Thursday at 2.
Facts, man. On a Thursday, early, man. So you already know it must mean something going on. But at the end of the day, man, always fire, man, to do one of these shows, bro.
Yeah. You already know.
Shout out to Billy Davis, always supporting, man. Shout out to Raider Ryan. We know it's probably ain't gonna be too much, too many people up in here, right? We get some scragglers at the end of the day. Most of our people probably still at their jobs or whatever the case. But you know, we got some things. We got some things to talk about, man.
Yeah. I think I'm calmed down a little bit after yesterday's announcement.
Yeah, man. Gardner Minshew. Gardner Minshew still in there. I mean, we can go ahead before we get into the juicy news, right? Because definitely want to see who comes in here. But you know, before we get into that, I just reeling. How you feel about the Gardner Minshew thing? Just ending it off,
man. Honestly, it's funny to me because after hearing him say we have nothing to lose at this point,
right?
Then in my mind, then why are we still riding with Gardner? Unless this is to me like you've gotten the okay to tank. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like in my mind, that's how I see it. Like, because at this point, you should be putting in who you have to start evaluating motherfuckers. You know what Gardner is already. You know, granted, a lot of people will put that on Getsy. You know, that was Getsy. But let's not hold Minshew accountable for his shit either. You know, for his dumbass mistakes at the same time. So I just don't know why this dude is riding and dying so much with Gardner when he was on O'Connell last season. So I don't know, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
Shout out Die Hard, man, in the building. Shout out. Says Gardner Minshew equals tell me you're tanking without telling me you're tanking.
Yeah, that's how I see it, man.
Paul Raider, what's the deal, man? What's going on, man? I said Paul Raider's Raider Paul. Look at that. That's dyslexia is coming up. Look at that. But
it's because it's too early for us, dog.
Yeah, it's too early, bro. We're not in our usual element. The sun is still out. You feel what I'm saying? When I'm doing this shit right here, it's nighttime. The sun is
still out. I just had lunch. Normally I have.
You feel me? It get weird, but definitely shout out to everybody. I say just to end it off on the Gardner thing. I think if AOC wasn't hurt, I think that'd probably be the player that goes in. But at the end of the day, probably Gardner maybe knows more. Especially if you're talking about they just switched schemes. So now they probably not as confident as Ritter going in there because he just got here 2 weeks ago, was learning things from Getsy. Now all of a sudden Getsy going and we're gonna have to learn things from Scott Turner. Scott Turner's gonna come in and change some things. So it's not even gonna be what Luke Getsy was doing. So
yeah,
I think they probably went with a person who knows the scheme and system a little bit better. That's probably what happened.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Not saying that it's the best move possible. You feel what I'm saying? It's just like I think what I mean. It's too much of a whirlwind to throw somebody in there, and he don't even fully know the initial scheme. You know what I mean? Like he didn't even know what we was initially trying to do. So
yeah,
I can kind of see why they did that. But nonetheless, bro. I mean, none of these quarterbacks is gonna give us a winning chance. So.
Yeah, and it ain't like we have fucking an option that's gonna lead us to 7 straight wins either. You know.
Right.
I know that part. I know we don't have that.
That is true. I mean, yeah, Dylan's a rookie though, but at the end of the day, nobody has performed. Really, nobody's performed.
The only one on the offense is what, Brock Bowers, JPJ, Jacoby when he's healthy. Yeah,
when he's healthy.
When he's healthy.
When he's healthy. If you're gonna keep Minshew, Wi-Fi or Getsy, interesting. That's true too.
Please, the masses, bro.
That's true too. That's true too. Queen Raider in the building. What's going on? You know, our people in here, man. Oh, and shout out to Turf. I saw Turf comment. I don't know if I went past, but shout out to Turf as well.
Yeah, I saw Turf is here. Yeah.
But we got some people in here, man. So we go ahead, go in it, man. We go ahead and get into it, bro. You know how I say. You know what I was saying in the chat, bro. Disclaimer, right?
Disclaimer.
Let's just say this: our channels are getting bigger, right? For everybody that has, really joined us, has really been rocking with us since the beginning, or since we ain't really been having no viewers, no followers, no subscribers, nothing, right? We starting to get bigger, man. So we starting to get to the point now where we hear certain things. Like, let's just keep it. We're starting to get to the point where we're starting to hear things. Okay. The things that I may hear or may not hear, right? They can either come true or they can come not true. You can either choose to believe us or not believe us. That is to your discretion. All I am telling y'all, disclaimer, is that whatever I hear, I'm conveying it in a way where that is what it was told to me. Okay.
Right.
If by any stretch it don't end up happening, then something else done happened, right? Where my initial information, something changed from when I got that information to that point. Okay. And I will find out what that is. And once everything is over and I can divulge more information clearly, I will do that. But as of right now, we're going to talk in tongues, bro. And like I said, disclaimer, you can choose to believe or not to believe. But here we go. Let's get into it. Okay. Now, everybody sees the title of the video, right? Spot too hot. Number one, got to say for the fans too, for a lot of things, a lot of us need to quiet the hell down. I'm going to be real with you. Quiet the hell down. But, so a lot of us are worried about the meeting that happened last week. Not saying a lot, but saying the meeting that happened last week was not really what most of us thought it was for. Let's just say that, right? Now, yes, in other people's eyes, right? Because Leo know what I'm talking about. In people's eyes, it can be concerning on what was spoken of. And when I say the truth, and when I say everything was laid out on the table in this team meeting, everything, okay? Everything. And that's not even talking about, oh, we're doing bad, or, oh, we don't like the coaches, or we don't like anything. Just anything, okay?
Anything.
Everything is laid out in this team meeting, okay? So from that, understand when everything is laid out in this team meeting, it is an understanding from the team, from everything else. Now, yes, we heard from CBS, oh, it was undisciplined. It was this, it was that, it was that. We ain't hear from the building. We ain't hear from Max Crosby. We ain't hear from none of the players. By very well mean, you can hear the indication of the players like, yeah, this team meeting was bad. This is this is that. Ain't too many. Remember when Josh McDaniels had that team meeting and it was all leaking? Like, yeah, they said this about him. They said this about him. They got this.
Oh, yeah, man. AP stood up and said, we don't talk about the
now. Think about the differences between this team meeting that they just had right now and Josh McDaniels' team meeting. It ain't too much coming out of there where it's like they said this about AP. They said this about AP. They said this about AP. They just said it got uncomfortable. And there's a reason why it got uncomfortable, because
I see why that uncomfortable word was used now.
Everything is on the table. Okay. So now if everything is on the table, okay, we leave this with now an understanding. Okay. We leave this with an understanding of what's supposed to be going down. Shout out to MC. Some people might not like what's going down, right? In the coming weeks or whatever the case. Some people may agree. Some people may not agree. It's your flavor. Yeah. But whatever the case, we're moving forward with this understanding. This is what's going to happen. Now, the title of the video, when all this chirping gets to happen, right? Cleats worn in certain shits said in videos, right? Certain person saying some shit on the FS1 show early on this week, right? Back and forth. Yeah. Constantly giving the hints, constantly giving, oh, this is who he wants. Oh, this is who he wants to go here.
All roads lead to Vegas. Yeah.
Now prompts the league in general, right? Or let's just say prompts bigger entities to now take notice of what's going on. Okay. And so simple as short, right? Motherfuckers on thin ice. Okay. Motherfuckers on thin ice because obviously it's a terrible kept secret at this point. What the fuck we're trying to do and what needs to be done. Right.
And
terrible
something the NFL don't want you to do.
Terrible kept secret. Right. So
yeah.
Follow me along. I know everybody following me. Okay. We leave with this understanding. All of a sudden, everybody starts getting the chest a little puffed out, right? Because not only does the team have this understanding, there are other people that have this understanding as well, right? They have to. So now you can see how over the weekend and over the week, when motherfuckers start poking their chest out, saying, I like this, I wouldn't mind this, I like this dude, blah, blah, blah. There's a reason for that. And there's also a reason now where motherfuckers got to start quieting down, because if not, it's not going to go the way we think it is, bro. Because now bigger entities will start stepping into this point, right? So now that the bigger entities are now taking notice, understanding, okay, this might be going on, who do you think they have to send this information to say, hey, buddy, you're on thin ice?
Yeah.
Leave it at that. So while they say that, okay, in turn, what do you think the person that just received that information that says, hey, you're on thin ice, what do you think he's going to do now? Right? What do you think he'll do now that he knows, oh, they're looking. All right, motherfuckers are looking at me. So guess what? We can't. The plan is the plan, but at the end of the day, like, still looking at it, okay, we don't want to get in no trouble. Okay, now.
Exactly.
Now, we'll say it like this, and I'll say it like this. A lot of y'all can connect the dots here. Let's just say whatever was told to our guy, his daddy would have said, fuck you. Let's just say that. Okay. His daddy would have said, fuck you, and did what he wanted to do regardless. Now, he's not his daddy. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, I don't know how people, I don't know if they catch on or not, but at this point, what's the deal? You feel what I'm saying? Like, what? Yeah. At that point, what are we going to do? Because now you start to connect the dots. Everything I'm saying, bro, think about how AP sounded and looked in his press conference now. Okay?
Man.
Now when you go back to the statement of, what do I got to lose? Well, what do you got to lose? Shit, right? If you're going to tell me now at this point, because basically what it's looking like for this staff, right? It don't matter what the fuck you do. It don't matter.
Exactly. It don't matter what you do.
It doesn't matter, because guess what? Even if plan A rolls through, it's too many eyes, man. It's too hot. It's too hot. Sorry, bro. It's too hot. We can't fuck around. Or you say they start winning. Now we really fucked. You know what I'm saying? Like, say shit go the other way. Now it's like
they would make it happen, but it would cost a lot more for us to make it happen,
bro. Yeah. It's a dilemma right now that we're in that I think our top brass, and I'm not talking about the coaches. This is out of the coaches' hands at this point.
No, this is the top motherfuckers. Yeah, exactly.
What we're talking about right now, coming off of this, bro, has nothing to do with Antonio Pierce no more. It's out of his hands at this point.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be real with you. Antonio Pierce's job, it don't matter what he does on this field right now, because it comes up to what does the guy want to do? You feel what I'm saying? Like, if I choose that, hey, I'm not fucking with them. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm too. They sent me that thing. It kind of spooked me a little bit. You know what I mean? Right. Do what you do. I don't care about what we do after that. Or motherfuckers gonna take that foot down, put that foot down, and be like, hey, you know what, bro? We're gonna do what we do regardless. I don't give a damn what you tell me. So at this point, bro, I just think Antonio Pierce's job is, I'll put it plainly, it's not in his hands. It just depends on what his bosses want to do. And if his bosses decide on some other shit, right? It's nothing he can do, bro. It's nothing he can do. Hence, there's nothing to lose. You feel what I'm saying? Hence why there is nothing to lose, because it's out of my hands at this point. A higher power must now decide the fate of this organization.
Yeah.
It don't matter what happens on this field at this point. So, like I said, Everybody can take this with a grain of salt. They can believe what they want to believe not, whatever the case. I ain't got that many subscribers. We ain't got that many subscribers. Some motherfuckers can say we just bullshitting up here. But at the end of the day, you say what you say, right?
Mm-hmm. But you know what though? It makes sense though, because I've been thinking this for a couple weeks now, like, because you see it more and more and more everywhere about that guy coming here, and us doing what we need to do to make sure we get that guy. And I don't know how many of y'all know, but you can't do that in the league. It's illegal.
Yeah,
it happened in Miami when the owner apparently told the coach there, "I want you to do this so we can get this guy." Right, and then that team ended up getting in trouble. That coach got whatever, shit like that. So it's fun. Motherfuckers better be careful. Is all I'm saying, dog.
We all I know is we got some very smart people that watch our
I see show. That. Yeah, I make you catching on,
dog. This go for fans too, bro. This go for fans too. Y'all shut the hell up, bro. You gotta shut up. This is one of them things where I know we excited, bro, but we got to calm the hell down. I'm being so dead ass. I'm even talking about myself because I be on Twitter sometimes and I be texting.
Say, me and you are probably one of the bigger pushers on this.
The difference is though, we don't be on Twitter every goddamn day and all this other stuff. Just typing. We don't have it. We'll talk about this, of course, on here and be like, "That's what I want." Yeah. That'd be nice. But it's like, goddamn, every day, bro, we can't be on this. It's just a fact, bro. You don't think the league take notice?
Oh,
you don't think motherfuckers look?
Yeah.
We gotta use code words. We gotta use code words, bro. We gotta start like Dixon. He's not lying, bro. So dead ass, bro. Because we're gonna talk ourselves out of it.
Yeah,
talk ourselves out of it, bro. We gotta stop.
Yeah.
We gotta stop.
We
gotta just let it live. You feel what I'm saying? Let it live.
Yeah,
you know what?
And everything.
If
man,
hype up Carson Beck. How about that?
Now Jackson Dart. I like Jackson Dart, bro. That's a new one.
Yes, bro. Hype him up. You feel what I'm saying? Now, I mean, knowing all that, I mean, Leo, when you heard it, I obviously told you some other stuff, but just with that information, like, how are you feeling about the whole staff now? I mean, just information that you got.
It's funny because after we had that talk, like, it confirmed other stuff that I had been hearing from somebody else. So it's like it kind of clicked and it made sense, and I'm like, oh, now I see why. Okay, that's why it's concerning. That's why it's troubling.
But does this show you like? And I wish I could. Well, and trust me, bro. Trust me. We are going to dive all into what we talking about after the fact. You feel what I'm saying? Because as of right now, bro, it's starting to get to the point. Like, if we have this type of stuff, if it go to the team or whatever the case, bro, like, we gotta be right. But when it comes time, we'll discuss. But like you said, confirming things, and I think it's so funny now, like, knowing certain things. It's like these teams do this shit. They do it. Like, certain things that we don't think they do, and that's not everything, but certain things that we don't think they do, they do. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just behind the scenes, buttoned up, paper signed. But either way, a lot of things happen behind the scenes that we're not privy to. So even the guys like Hondo and things like that, you have to understand, bro, they'll get some information and it can damn well change in a matter of 12 hours.
His information has changed. Hondo, he was the one that put out the story about the QB that we like so much, about how a scout says he ain't it.
Yeah.
Kind of to get fans to go like, look, see, he ain't it. Go get somebody else, because this guy ain't it.
You have to understand, bro. Even certain things, right? Like, information changes and flips, right? In an instant, you can hear some things, and then that shit that ends up not working out. But all we're saying is, right now, we have to trust that this organization is going in the right direction.
Right.
We have to trust that the right decision will be made. And at the end of the day, sometimes the right decision doesn't mean that it's an immediate payoff. That's the next thing.
Part is the immediate payoff. Yeah.
That's the next thing, bro. Just because you feel like it's the right decision or whatever the case, that doesn't mean you see immediate return. The right decision sometimes does not garner immediate return. That's just real. Sometimes you got to sacrifice some shit to see it in the long-term goal. Like, okay, this is what I needed to do. I needed to do this. I just hope we ain't scared to pull no triggers, right? That's just me. When it comes time to do it, bro, we gotta do what we gotta do.
Yeah, that's just so crazy to me, though. Like the way, and you're gonna see a lot of things start changing too, the way they go about that. Or I hope so, because it's just getting ridiculous. Even after watching Speak, I watched the whole thing with Dion. I was like, damn, he damn near said it in code words. Because I was joking around like, oh, that ain't us. He's not talking about us because we don't know how to develop a team, a quarterback. But then when you rewatch it, the words he used, not necessarily the organization, but a person in that organization.
Dion calculated, bro. Dion calculated.
Yeah.
He's calculated as motherfucker. He's smart as hell. And this is the thing, right? I was talking to my homie about this. This is not crazy because he can do this. This is a
no, he can.
This is a top 20, and I might even be selling them short. Top 20, maybe top 15 player in the NFL all time.
Yeah.
Like all time.
I forgot where he ranked in all time. It was up there. Yeah.
Bro, hey, like ever playing football. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so he has that cachet. He can definitely damn well do this. And anybody that has a problem with it, I don't see why you do. I'm not going to be honest with you.
First time a player has ever done that. You can go back.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I don't even know how people have a problem with it, because even if that was not Deion's son and Travis Hunter did not know that man, they're still getting picked in the top 10. Still, even without all that. So it doesn't matter, bro. Yes, and if that's the case, then I'm gonna make sure my sons and he called him his son at that point. My sons, I'm gonna make sure my sons go to a correct situation.
Shador and Travis. He said both.
Yeah. He called Travis his son, bro. So at the end of the day, like, I'm gonna make sure they go in the correct situation. You got me. You damn well right. I'm gonna do that. But at the end of the day, you got to understand it from a league business perspective as well.
Yeah,
hey, man,
the tampering part.
Not even that. This shit can't be no trend. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, that's the other part. Yeah,
that's the next thing. We can't let Yeah, you know what I'll say? We can't let the monkeys run the zoo, man. Can't let the monkeys run the zoo. Only a select few are able to do that. I guarantee you, in a year, a certain family can probably do that, and nobody's gonna blink an eye when they nephew.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they'll do it for him as well. Oh yeah.
Oh, when they nephew come out, stop it. You think they gonna let their nephew go to Cleveland or something?
Yeah.
Boy, stop, boy. You think they gonna let their nephew go to Cleveland or something like that? Stop it. Stop it.
No.
It's going to happen again, bro. But I just want to see the same. Now, I don't really remember. You tell me. How did people view Eli when he did what he did?
You know what? They didn't really race too much about it because of the dad, the family name with brother.
Really?
So it was kind of like this thing, like, oh, that's what he wants to do. Maybe because the other team didn't get shafted as much as they needed to, They ended up getting a decent quarterback and, getting good result from that. And at that time, that team was trash, It was one of the trashier teams. You didn't want to go to that market. I mean, look, the market didn't even last. San Diego ain't even there anymore. They're in LA now.
It did.
So it made sense. But then again, it was before the social media age.
Right.
So if you did see anything, it was just like on NFL or on Sunday.
It's barely everybody talking about it. It
was not everyone talking about it like how we can do that now. Yeah.
Right.
Do most people know that Bo Jackson did that to Tampa Bay, basically?
Yeah.
So Bo Jackson didn't enter the draft. He went to go play baseball because Tampa Bay fucked him on a year of eligibility. Okay. Tampa Bay would have picked him number 1, right? He didn't declare. I'm going to play ball. Following year, shit comes around. What does Mark Davis do? At the end of the fucking draft, he picks Bo Jackson.
See, bro, like that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, I like some of that, but it's just funny how everybody's like, well, it's drama, man. It's drama. That's drama. No, it's not. Because if you were in that same position, I'd be doing the same damn thing.
You don't think LeBron just did that for his son?
You goddamn right. I don't care what nobody feels. I don't care how mad or whatever you feel like, dog. That's my son.
Right.
You got it right. I'm gonna get this man
That's my
picked
son. I'm gonna take care of him. Yeah.
in the best position possible. If I got that type of pull, oh yeah, dog, it's happening. I don't care how none of y'all feel. You feel what I'm saying? Your daddy should have did better. How about that? You feel what I'm saying? Like, don't be mad at me because I'm gonna give my seed the best position possible. It is what it is, bro.
I mean, that's why the Mannings did it too. Because before it was like you did that because that's where you finally got paid, right?
Yeah.
This kid don't need to finally get paid. He don't need.
By all means, you look at Eli's career. They made the right goddamn decision.
They made the right choice. Yeah,
there is no doubt they made the right damn decision. You feel me? So you got to make sure it's the best position possible. Eli gonna go to the Hall of Fame off that decision. Like, if he would have went to San Diego, who knows? Who knows at that point?
I don't think Eli could have did what Philip did.
No.
Yeah, Philip was just different. Yeah.
I don't think Philip could have did what Eli did, though.
The other way around.
Yeah, I think, bro, Philip a hothead, bro. Philip think of how we were over there looking at Philip in San Diego. I could never imagine Philip in New York, bro. Sorry.
No, not in New York. Yeah.
Hey, dog, it would have been a shit show, bro, with Philip Rivers in New York, bro. No.
and they loved him in San Diego because of that. The
small market, you feel what I'm saying? He greedy. Yeah, he fit a little bit. Yeah. Speaking of which, bro, I got to go back to Diego, man. Diego's nice.
Yeah. You know what? Now that my daughter's in college, I don't go down there as much. So
man, bro, I'm gonna be real, man. I miss when the Chargers was in Diego, bro. I do.
I used to love that trip. That was one of my favorite ones next to Oakland, bro.
I miss it, bro. It's like we was all spread out. Everybody had their own section. You feel me? Like Diego got their section. We got the West out here. You feel what I'm saying? KC and Denver, nobody cares. But either way, bro, like everybody got their own section. We good. You feel me? But now everybody just seems so damn close. I don't know. It's weird, bro.
Is expected to be groomed and
expected. Let's keeping it frank, right? We said all we had to say, but like we said, higher powers that be, right? Higher powers that be will determine what the fate of this organization will be. And you know, my opinion could change on a certain individual of the organization depending on what happens or not, right? Like, and how much involvement that individual has in that. Well, isn't I even gonna say involvement? He's got direct involvement, so it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. At that point, we gonna see, bro. We gonna see.
I think my only question after all that is, so what does that mean coaching wise for the future?
That's where
does that mean we have Graybo on the phone, or does that mean
that's where my question mark is? Because if you're going to give the ultimate, like if higher powers give ultimatums, right? Then you got to understand, bro. It's like it's gonna be one hand tied behind the back, regardless. Because whether it goes the one way and we, you know, it don't look good, there's a reason for you to say, well, you're out of here at that point. But then if it go the other way, now everybody's mad at me because we don't secure what we're supposed to secure.
Exactly.
Right? So what are we supposed to do, bro? Like, again, right? Again, what do I got to lose, dog? Fuck it.
Yeah, that was such a big phrase for him to say.
Fuck it.
You know? Yeah.
It is what it is, bro. Because if my shit is not in my own hands, that's me. I hate when I can't control shit. Now, obviously, you can't control everything, but I just like in things that I prepare for and shit like that. If I cannot control it, that eats at me, dog. And you got to think, a mother like so many uncontrollables at this job.
Yeah,
especially off, not even on the field, off the field. So now it's like it's one hand tied behind my back, dog. Either I want to do what's actually right. Remember, because the right decision doesn't always come with immediate return. Do I want to do what's right for other shit, or do I want just to feel good right now and save some ass? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Well, when that coach in Miami was asked to do it, he refused, right? That was the story. That fool refused. He didn't want to do it. It's not his way. Fool ended up getting fired any fucking way, I think. Whether he agreed with it or not.
That's what I'm saying, bro. So really now it's like, is the writing on the wall? We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
And then see, this is the thing, right? When should fans expect him to stay or go? It's not gonna be. Ain't nothing gonna happen till after the season.
Oh, it'll gonna happen at the end of the season. There are no more
Yeah.
coaching changes until after that last Charger game. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with him specifically.
Yeah,
after the season. After the season, we'll be all right. But
the question that wouldn't be when does he go, but what is it that we're expected to see from him and that he's giving to the team? Even after the meeting, all the complaint shit that they were saying, he's not utilizing the practices. They feel they're not being coached efficiently, like, is this the shit he can still show while still, I guess, meeting the master plan?
Yeah, that's the spirit, BZ. There you go. That's the spirit. I don't even know if he's kidding or not, but regardless of it, bro, like, that's the spirit. That's how you got to start talking now. Just like that. He means nothing. Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know who that is.
I don't care if I have his mentor as my owner now or nothing. But
no. I don't know who that is, dog. I ain't got no. You feel me? I might watch a game. I might catch a game or something. Might catch a little play, but that's a little it. You know what I mean? Do you guys think they're trying to get their money's worth on what they paid Gardner?
You know what?
I think the money.
We see millions, and we're like, man, how could you pay someone that much? But to these motherfuckers,
I don't know about get the money's worth at this point. The way he been playing, that motherfucker owe us some money. At this point, you need to take back some out of his pockets for us. At this point, I don't know about because I don't know how much we gonna be getting as far as worth. But I mean, if that's what you want to say, because like they signed him for all that, then yeah, I still think that if AOC was healthy, he'd probably be the starter though.
I do too, and that's in my mind. That's the only reason I think he stayed with Garner, because AOC is supposed to come back at the end of the month, right?
I think
that's when his hand is ready. So
I think
because if you go with Ritter and he shows you some shit, how can you justify going back to AOC? Yeah.
I mean, knowing what we know, right? Saying what I said at the beginning, right? What if, because everybody, once again, bro, you have to understand, fans assume a lot of shit. We just assume a lot of shit. We like, you know what I mean? Like we'll hear some shit and we be surprised, but we just assume a lot of things that can never be true. So what if we assume that Ritter's ready, right? Like a lot of us do. But what if he ain't? Like, what if he really don't know what he's doing like that? Like, what if he don't know the playbook like that? He was just barely getting the playbook for Getsy together, and then they fired Getsy. Now what? Yeah. Okay, well, shit, now, all right, Scott Turner come in. Hey, forget everything you just learned. Forget it, right? I don't care about nothing you just learned. I'm going to do it this way. Now, maybe learn the terminology of this and this and this, but yeah, dog, you know what I mean? Like, it's got to be. And really, to be honest with you, how much time does Scott Turner have to invest in the fact to get Ritter ready? How much time? That's another thing you got to think about, bro. During the week, he was thrust into the position. Now I got to get everybody right. It ain't just one position, bro. I got to get everybody right. Everybody got to get on the same page. Receivers, running back, O-line, like we all got to get on the same page. So and that's going to be really difficult if you're trying to get all those things on the same page and the quarterback. That's a lot, bro. That's a lot.
It is a lot, especially for a guy that just got here a couple weeks ago.
That's a lot, bro. Like, as you know, we're already dog shit, but doing that right there, like by the middle of the second quarter, Ritter's gonna look like he don't know what the fuck to do if that's the case, right? Like if he really don't know what he's doing, by the middle of the second quarter, all that scheming and planning is done. Now we gotta do adjustments now. But guess what? We ain't got no adjustments because he really don't know what he's doing, and I really don't know what to call as an offensive coordinator because I just got this motherfucker 2 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? So come on, bro. Like
I get that AOC is trash. No one's saying he's fucking Brady, but at the same time, let's not act like Minshew's not the bag that we're lining that trash can with.
Jesus,
you know,
Jesus, like, man, it's all bad. It's all bad. But just the fact you just right now, whoever's healthy, as far as the healthiest people, Minshew knows the system the best. Yeah. So that's probably the reason. More than likely.
Yeah, like more he can run the offense, more plays for the new coordinator to have options. Yeah.
Pigs. There you go, man. There you go. That's exactly it. Not saying we agree or it's like the best decision possible, but it's the most likely decision. Right. And it's the thing that makes people feel more comfortable in these new positions. Let's say it like that.
Yeah,
because you trying to get everybody up to speed. You trying to get your pops up to speed. And the quarterback. Oh no.
No, that's a lot. That's a lot. And the O line, because you gotta. What are you gonna do now? You're gonna block differently, different scheme.
You know
what is it?
That's
Power zone.
Exactly.
What are we doing? Yeah.
What are we gonna do? What's the best? Because really now in this position, now you got to look. Okay, who do I have? What are their strengths? He might see people's strengths totally different how Lou Getzey saw. So, we'll see, man. We'll see. It would be malpractice to put Ritter in with a new OC unless Minshew was hurt. I agree, bro. I agree. I don't see why. I get why everybody wants it because you want change, right? You want to see something different.
And it goes like, why did they fire Getzey? Because we want change, right?
Yeah. You want change, but
you want change. You want to see different.
Not all change is good change. Just ask Devontae. Not all change is good change. Right? Say that again. The jersey green, but the grass ain't. Let's put it like that. Either way, though.
Oh, I like that one.
The change ain't always good, bro. So sometimes you just got to keep it status quo. It might hurt. Either way, bro, the general is in command right now. You feel me? We all know the general's in command. We gotta get this pick, damn it. Stop playing, bro. Stop playing. Now, realistically, Ritter would get us a top pick quicker because he's probably not gonna know what the hell he's doing. If you really want to talk about all that nastiness, and some of y'all really want to talk about losing games, you really should put Ritter in there because he's not gonna know what the hell he's doing past the past halftime is over.
But I think we're at that point where we know we're not gonna fucking win, and if we do, it's like, oh my god, we fucking won. What the fuck? Yeah.
The difference would be is that Minshew gives you a chance all the way until the middle of the third quarter. Ritter gives you a chance up until the middle of the second. That's the only difference between the two, bro. There is no big difference. There is no huge. Somebody asked a question and it looked a good question. It's your boy Manny. He said, "How do we feel with them saying Tom Brady being the new GM?" Oh no, don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, he's cool. He don't need to be. He's good as the owner of where he's at. Yeah.
I'm a real big proprietor of do your damn job, right?
Yeah.
Just do your job, bro. Don't do too much, right? Don't do too little. Just do your goddamn job. Let Telesco do what he's supposed to be doing. Now, when it comes to the quarterback, you goddamn right you have their input. You goddamn right. But and even receiver too, because I think I like Tom picking some receivers, bro. He might have a little bit of nice little insight, right? Especially if it's certain things. He might know something about picking a receiver up or something like that. But no, you let the person who he appointed this job do his job, bro.
I don't want a Jerry Jones up in this bitch.
No. You gotta let him, you know what I mean? By all means, like if you let Tom do his job, right? Tom has a track record of actually making good selections. Now, yes, like every GM, he got some whiffs on that mug, but this year, what I've seen him pick before, he has certain positions and certain things he's very, very good at, and certain things he's gonna hit on. So you gotta let Tom, put his veteran cap on and really get into this draft again and get something else.
Yeah, and as successful as Tom has been, this is gonna be his first time in that upper management in an organization. I'm not doubting he can't do the shit. But we also got to remember this is his first time in that role. Also,
this is true. This is true.
Yeah.
Now, Mark probably gonna get up in there and tell him how things gonna go. But I think Brady is probably only gonna have one job as of this year, right? This year, and that's just gonna be help us if we need to, however it is, get that position, right? Get that position. You know what I mean? And from there, we probably help build the team as well. I think Brady's role gets larger if we don't have a head coach. I'll say that.
Oh, as far as who the next one will be? If we
if we're overhauling the staff, then his opinion is louder at that point. Yeah. His opinion is very loud. But if we're not really overhauling the staff, I could say how much do we want to give him on like roster building and all that other shit, right? I don't want to give him too much control over that. I don't know what he wants to do. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
definitely the quarterback position though, but yeah.
Yeah, bro. Now, free agency, like Pigs says, agreed. I think free agency will help as well because
he will definitely entice other players to come work.
Veteran players for sure. He can definitely do the veteran players. Now draft wise, I don't know what he can do for the draft. That's something it's a skill set that I don't know how many people have. Right? I don't know if he has the skill set. I'm not saying you don't, but to be able to evaluate the talent. How much time does he have to really put in to watch college film and do all this, right? Like,
sit down and actually watch
because,
college
bro, that's
film.
a lot.
Right.
That's a lot, bro. He's already doing owner things. He's already doing things with, up in the booth to call the games and things like that of that nature. By all means, he talking about he gonna stay and do that. So if that's the case, how much time does he have to dedicate to watching this film for these college players, checking out their tendencies, doing all these things? I don't think he has that much time.
Yeah.
So we probably, like, as the years go, he'll probably have more time, right? Like as it continues on and on and on, he'll probably have more time to do that and look and really evaluate. But I think this first year, I think we're putting too much like on what he's going to be doing. I really do. It's his first year, bro. At the same time, like, yes, he's going to help us do certain things, but at the same time, like, come on, bro, year one. Let him learn.
Exactly. Year one.
Let him learn, bro. Let him learn. That's it. You know what I mean? He's gonna have some input this year. It just ain't gonna be no super big thing.
See, this is the other one too. Would he have any
go back to that. I don't know about that one. Yeah. I don't know about that one. Hey, as far as coaching the talent on the field, one of, if not best coach ever. But as far as drafting and acquiring talent, you lost me with that one.
You lost me on that one.
Because Belichick was not all that good at acquiring and drafting talent, bro. That's the reason his ass at home now. I'm going to be real with you. I'm going to be real. If it wasn't for that,
he wanted to move on from Tom, right?
Dog, thank you. Hey, keep in mind, bro, if Belichick had it the way how he wanted, he would have had Jimmy Garoppolo up in that.
He would have had Jimmy G take over. Yeah.
So that's not saying in no way, shape, or form, right? Belichick is the greatest coach I've ever seen, right? Greatest defensive mind I've ever seen. But as far as just getting talent, bro, there were certain things that he could never hit on, like never. Yeah. I don't think in his whole tenure I ever saw him get any receiver of any talent.
No, the receivers were always like, unless it was a free agent, they never drafted a good receiver.
Never.
Yeah.
Never. I hope he didn't learn too much from Bill. I think he could maybe learn the opposite of what Bill did, and then go from there, bro. We go from there after that. Because I don't know. Just as I know the Patriots, growing up, because obviously me growing up, that was the team, the Patriots, Tom and all them, like my childhood. That's the team you got to beat. But regardless of it, the whole time I don't remember them drafting too crazy, that whole regime like that.
Yeah. You know what they did draft, and I don't even know if it was him because they had a general manager in Kraft. But defensive talent was something they knew how to pick up. Defensive talent was something that Bill knew how to pick up.
Yeah. And see, this is I don't know. See, look, we can debate because Die Hard says Belichick drafted no-name players, made them Pro Bowlers, and he hardly ever spent big money.
That's what I'm saying, like Jamie Collins and defensive players like that. Yeah.
Yeah, but see, this is the thing though. You look at most of the guys he had, his own defense, but certain things he could not draft, bro. He just did. I don't think he was a great drafter overall. You look right on the offensive side. You had Brady. No. That was the only quarterback I think he ever drafted for real. But you have Brady, or did no? He had Brady. Receivers never got right. Running backs was a mosh podge of motherfuckers that he just signed.
That's where running back by committee came from.
Yeah,
from them. Yeah.
The free agency just a hodgepodge of all these guys, right? And it is what it is. And then offensive line, they had some offensive linemen, right? He knew what he was doing.
They had some hogs.
He knew what he was doing with the offensive line. He knew what he was doing with the offensive line. But this the thing, Die Hard. You can say that, but the organization gave him autonomy over everything. He had John Gruden ability, bro. So just because he's a defensive-minded coach, don't absolve him from drafting these terrible-ass offensive players. You know what I mean? Like, now defensively, of course, you could see it. That's his skill set, right? That's what he does. Chandler Jones. You said Jamie Collins. I think, did he draft Stephon Gilmore? Did he do it? I don't know if he did it. If he did it, that was a good pickup. You feel what I'm saying?
I think
All these
was,
guys,
yeah.
he did.
Yeah.
He knew what he was doing on defense. But when you
defense,
give a coach, when you give a coach autonomy of the whole thing, he has to be able to draft everything, right? It can't just be, oh, I'm a defensive dude, so I'm only gonna draft defense. I don't know what y'all gonna do on offense. Like, nah, he's got to.
Then you get stuck like us. You ain't got shit on offense.
You feel me? Like, I don't know, bro. You gotta have it. I think he probably did learn some he probably did learn some things, and of course, I think Tom has his own little eye of talent.
Did he draft Mac Jones?
Oh, he did. Bill did draft Mac Jones. Bill did draft Mac Jones. That happened. And you know, he had a cool first year. But then again, he did some dumbass shit with Mac Jones that second year. Joe Judge and all these, like, come on, dog. Like, what are you doing? What are we doing? So and from that aspect, let's hope Tom learned from the other thing. Like, all right, let's not put coordinators that have no business being in positions, right? Like, where they're not supposed to be, which I don't think he'll ever do. I think Tom is
I don't think so either.
He's the right person to know I got to have this type of person in this position and things of that nature. I just want to know, based off everything we spoke about, how much influence does Tom have right now? Right now. Because a lot of us talk about the future, but it needs to be right now.
It should be happening right now. You know, once he took over, once they gave him that position, it should start happening. I don't know if they shouldn't be waiting for anything. They need to be letting you know. And I think it has. And I think that's where a lot of that talk, too, has come around about who our quarterback should be.
Yeah. Real talk.
Sorry, Chris. AP ain't going nowhere, bro. Not at least till the year end.
Not till the year end. You gotta wait till after the year, bro. And then we'll see. We'll revisit this.
We'll revisit that. Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna give you. I know somebody's true feelings. I know somebody's true feelings on our coaching situation. And hold on, I'm gonna text this right now. Hold up. But I do know somebody's true feelings in this thing. And let's just say it's 50-50. It's 50-50. So a little bit respect, you feel what I'm saying? It's a respect factor. Like I like a respect off what you've done, but at the same time, still looking at other options like his homie that we all like, right? Looking at options where it's like maybe we can get better at certain areas. But right now it's 50-50, bro. It's all up in the air, bro. It's all up in the air. So either you like AP, you don't like AP. We have no idea what's about to happen, bro. You have no idea what's about to happen.
Yeah.
Because it can go either way, bro. It can go either way, honestly. You know, either way it goes, bro. And like I said, it's at this point, it's
defense.
It's not whatever AP does, it's not up to AP at this point. I'll just leave it at that. It's not up to him, bro. He can do whatever he wants. But still, certain decisions gotta end up being made at the end of the day. You feel what I'm saying? Certain decisions gotta end up being made, and somebody gotta drop nuts. I don't know if we're gonna do it. Somebody gotta drop nuts, bro. That's just what's gonna have to happen. But that is our information. We appreciate everybody that's here. Like I said, man, disclaimer. We have information. Don't mean you can believe, choose not to believe. We are giving you what we hear straight from the horse's mouth, right? Straight from the horse's mouth. If it end up not happening, then hey, so be it. But if anything goes down, then you know, we're gonna continue to give you that good Raider news, however we hear it, however we can divulge it to you in a safe manner as well.
Right.
And keep it going, man. Because at the end of the day, right, we gonna divulge all this information, but gotta make sure it's still, you know, beneficial to everybody involved, right? Gotta be beneficial to everybody involved. So once again, appreciate everybody for being up in here, man. Chido, anything you want to say to the people before we dip on out of here, man?
No, man. Just we'll see how we come out looking on Sunday. I ain't expecting much.
The effort will tell me a lot. I don't know if you're free on Sunday, but I'm probably going live after the game. Little recap. So if you free on Sunday, man, you know, tap in. Go ahead. We go live together, bro. You already know what time it is.
Yeah.
Let me see. Raiders are giving podcasters a line of garbage to try to suppress us. F. Mark Davis and whoever else put out part of this trash organization. That's what VBZ says. I won't say that. Yeah, I won't say that. I'll say a lot. Some of it is our own fault too for what we're doing right now. So,
oh yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
But it what it is, bro. Hey, DJ gonna be at the game, bro. Yeah, let me know the efforts, right? That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, I saw a couple people out there already in Miami. They're already out there.
Yeah, we want to see what the effort looks like. And DJ, while you're there, bro, because I know you're gonna do it. He be paying attention to detail. Let me know. Look at the sidelines, bro. Pay attention to the sidelines. Let me know what they talking about on the sidelines. What's the body language on that mug?
Yeah.
Let me know. I definitely am intrigued to see that.
Out already or what?
Yeah. Because that's gonna tell me everything I need to know. But appreciate everybody, man. We're gonna see y'all next Tuesday. But you're definitely gonna see your boys on Sunday, man, after the game. So make sure you guys pull up after the game. We'll talk about it. And we'll break it down, man. But till then, y'all be safe, man. And
for sure,
have a happy Thursday, man. It's almost Friday.
Folks show.